Oh my gosh, look at this. This ant is just carrying something that is way too big for it. It's almost like it's carrying a watermelon or something. Yeah, there are actually quite a few ants here. They're all working together. Oh wow, but they're still so tiny. How can they do this? Well, let's see if we can help them out. You guys want to help these ants out? Let's go. I have a lot of respect for these ants because even though they're small, they work together as a team and they can accomplish anything. That is so true. Look at this one little ant right here. It's carrying the biggest thing I've ever seen. Oh wow. They must be doing some sort of ant thing where they all take turns carrying the big object and then eventually they switch off. Wow. So even though this ant may not be the strongest ant in the world, they can accomplish amazing things when they work together as a team. That's why teamwork really does make the dream work. And if we had more people in this world who understood the power of teamwork, our world would be a better place. Look at how hard this guy is working right now. It looks like he's about to fall over from all the weight. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Did we just kill an ant? No, he's still alive. He's just knocked out right now. Hopefully, he'll be okay. But you know what? It's moments like this that really make me appreciate nature and all of its beauty. Because look at how strong this little creature is. Even though it's so small, it's pushing through all of the pain and suffering and carrying on. And that's something that we can all learn from. I hope this little ant makes it. I really do. I feel like it's gone. Nah. Be very tough for him to carry that log for much longer. I mean, I don't know if it's a log or like a leaf or something, but whatever it is, it's way too heavy for him to carry. And I'm honestly getting a little bit worried. Are you getting worried too? Let us know in the comments below if you're getting worried. Also, before we move on to the next clip, if you're not already a part of our community, be sure to join the family. It's always great to have you guys around. Now, let's get back to the video. Okay, so I'm not sure what kind of bug this is, but it's definitely pretty big. It's kind of like a mix between a butterfly and a moth. I'm not sure what it is, but it's huge. And look at this little ant right here. It's going up to the bug and it's trying to save its colony. Yes, it's trying to protect its home by doing battle with this giant beast. Good luck, little ant. We're rooting for you. But unfortunately, the ant didn't make it. This is why sometimes it's better to run away than to try and fight. Sometimes fighting isn't always the answer. And while it's great to have a brave spirit, it's also important to be smart and know when to run away. Otherwise, you might end up like this ant, being completely obliterated by a giant bug. You have to know when to pick your battles, and sometimes running away is the smartest option. I know it's hard to admit, especially when you're an ant who wants to be a warrior. But sometimes, running away is the smartest thing to do. So let's see if any of these other ants are able to save the day. Oh wow. So there's actually a bunch of ants here, all working together. That's awesome. And it looks like they're successfully carrying this big leaf away. Teamwork really does make the dream work. Look at how strong this little ant is right here. It's lifting up its entire body weight in food. That's impressive. And wow, it looks like they're building a massive anthill here. All of these ants working together. It's incredible. Nature is truly amazing. You know, I never get tired of watching these videos. Every time I see them, it reminds me of how much I love nature and all of the amazing creatures that live on this planet. The way that ants can work together and accomplish things that seem impossible is truly inspiring. You know, I think we could all learn a thing or two from ants. They're small, they're vulnerable, yet they work together and take on tasks that seem way too big for them. And most of the time they succeed. It's amazing. I really wish we could see more of these kinds of stories in the world. It would be great if we could all work together and accomplish big things instead of tearing each other down. You know, it's hard to do that sometimes, but I think if we all tried a little bit harder, we could make the world a better place. This ant is working so hard. It looks like it's about to collapse from exhaustion. But you know what? It's not giving up. It's pushing through the pain and suffering and carrying on. And that's something that we can all learn from. No matter how hard things get, we should never give up. We should always keep pushing forward. And wow, look at this little ant right here. It's taking a break from all the hard work and just relaxing for a second. You know what? I think this ant deserves a break. It's been working so hard and it's finally getting to take a little breather. I'm really excited about it. But honestly, it won't be resting for long. You know how it goes, right? Before you know it, you'll be back at work. And it's gonna feel super real. Like, where did the time even go? Ants just don't stop working, do they? They're always buzzing around, super busy building their colony and taking care of their little family. It's honestly amazing. I can't get enough of this video. It's just so incredible. I keep replaying it. Isn't it just amazing to watch these tiny ants hustling together, carrying big stuff? It's almost like they're marching across the forest floor in perfect unison. Wow. But you know what? I think this ant needs some help. It's carrying way too much weight. If we don't help this ant, it's gonna get crushed by the weight of its own colony.
Oh, wow.
So the ants are actually carrying a leaf that's bigger than their entire colony. That's crazy. I thought I was seeing things when I first saw this video. I was like, no way. There's no way these ants are actually carrying a leaf that's bigger than their entire colony. But it's true, it's actually happening. These ants are some of the strongest creatures I've ever seen. I mean, I don't know if I could lift nearly double my body weight, but these ants do it all day, every day. They're just like, yeah, it's another Tuesday. Let's carry some leaves. What are you gonna do? Stop us? We're ants. We're unstoppable. That is true. These ants are unstoppable. And you know what? They're not giving up, even though it seems impossible, even though they're exhausted, even though they're hungry and thirsty. These ants keep going. And that's something that we can all learn from. Never give up on your dreams, no matter how hard things get. Keep going until you reach your goal. And you know what? When you do that, when you never give up on your dreams, amazing things can happen. These ants are some of the bravest creatures I've ever seen. They're so small, yet they take on these giant pieces of debris and move them out of the way. They're not afraid of hard work. They're not afraid of getting dirty. They just do it because it needs to be done. And you know what? The world needs more people like that. The world needs more ants. Okay, maybe not literally more ants, but more people with the spirit of ants. More people who aren't afraid of hard work, who aren't afraid of getting their hands dirty, who just do what needs to be done. The world needs more of that. Wow, this ant is carrying an object that's nearly twice its size. How is it even possible? Like, what's the secret? What's the magic? How are ants even able to do this? Like, is there some sort of ant physics that we're not aware of? Because I'm starting to think that there might be. There is no way that this ant could be carrying an object that is nearly twice its size according to the laws of physics. There's no way. So either there's something that we're missing here, or ants are just straight up breaking the laws of physics. And if that's the case, then I want to be an ant. I mean, imagine the possibilities if we could all break the laws of physics whenever we wanted to. We could fly, we could teleport, we could do all sorts of amazing things. But until then, we just have to marvel at the amazing abilities of ants and wonder how they do the things that they do.